What's up everyone, Biz here with another Division 2 video. As we get closer to hopefully more details on where and when the Division franchise is going, I've been doing my best to keep my agent challenged. In doing so, I've been doing a lot of raiding. Today, we're going to start a multi-part series that will go over from start to glorious Eagle Bearer-filled ending, Dark Hours. As always, thanks for stopping by and checking out the channel. If you're new here and you like what you see, please like and subscribe for all things Biz. You guys are a big part of what I do here, and thanks for the support. It really means a lot. Also, leave a comment below to let me know what you think the hardest part of Dark Hours is. I'll do my best to cover any questions as they arise. With that said, let's jump on in. So welcome to Operation Dark Hours, the 8-man raid that will both challenge you and have you wondering why they named it Dark Hours. Seriously, I don't think the sun ever sets in the raid, come to think of it. Does it? Essentially, the private military group Black Tusk have taken over Ronald Reagan National Airport and are using it as a staging area for some big new weapon. You and 7 other agents must storm the tarmac and take back the airport and Black Tusk's final holding on the city. At least until Tuesday's reset, where they come right back. As this is the first video, I will be going over the build I generally use for this raid. While we will go over some hot switches and exclusive builds for each encounter in later videos, this will be a firm foundation for anyone starting out in Dark Hours. So at its core, Dark Hours is mostly one giant DPS check. Having good burst and sustain damage per second will help in so many ways. Whether you're clearing a path for someone doing a mechanic, or you have 2 robot dogs that need to go down simultaneously, damage is king, and this build is the heir to the throne, baby. To start, what we have is a 5 red, 1 blue core attribute build with almost every attribute built into red or damage. This is set up on a gunner specialization. We go in this direction due to the extra bonus armor on the medkit. A lot of people overlook this, but you also get talents that grant you faster reloading on empty every 3 reloads, as well as armor on kill. I feel like when people talk about DPS, they neglect the efficiency of getting back on target from empty, along with staying vertical. As you know, you have no DPS when you're taking a dirt nap. With Gunner, you also get 2 additions to your arsenal that will help you in crowd control. These are your Riot Foam Grenade and the Banshee Pulse. As the difficulty of this raid is somewhere between Heroic and Legendary, adds will be moving very fast. Keeping them planted with foam, or at least slowing them down with a disorient, will give you windows to just beat them better. On the weapon side of things, you'll see we have the Scorpio in the main slot for the most part. For both ad control and damage, this gun is tops. Its Septic Shock talent comes in clutch. Basically, shooting a target applies stacks of venom, and each stack of venom inflicts a different status on the victim. 1 stack being poison, 3 disorient, and 6 shock. Also, the duration of the status isn't based on status effect attributes. Rather, it's dependent on how many shotgun pellets land. The secondary weapon will be something you see me swap out more than the Scorpio, depending on the encounter. Here I do try to keep it to an assault rifle. To start the raid, we lead off with the Black Market AK. This one will have damage out of cover and fast hands rolled on it. Again, going with an underrated talent, Fast Hands will add a 4% reload speed buff for every critical hit, stacking up to 120% reload speed. This is a great way to get more efficient reloads so you're back up to target way faster. Moving into the overall view of this build, we see 2 pieces of Providence, 1 Seska, 1 Grupo, Fox's Prayer, and a Y'all Gear piece? We'll save that for last. It's kind of my secret sauce. So naturally, the 2 pieces of Providence give us bonuses to headshot damage and critical hit chance. As these are my chest and backpack, we also see the talents running on this are Unbreakable and Vigilance. Both of these talents aid in DPS as one buffs my damage when not getting hit, and the other one keeps me damaging things and staying alive. We also see these pieces rolled to crit chance and damage. This will be a central theme for the next 2 pieces too. This is a crit DPS build. What'd you expect? Health rolls? Ugh. Next we have our Grupo Sombra holster. I had a discussion with my old buddy Technique one time about Grupo and how you can slot one piece in anywhere on a build and make it instantly better. That advice is absolutely true. It's the mayo to the turkey sandwich, the pepperoni to the pizza. Grupo is a major play, and its crit damage bonus will complement this build perfectly. Knee pads are up next, and if you've been in this channel, you know what this is before you even pressed play. Fox's Prayer. Fox's Prayer. Fox's Prayer. Best in slot, damage out of cover is dirty. If you didn't know before, you know now. Finally, rounding out this build, we have that Y'all piece. My secret sauce. This is an annual Y'all mask, though. This is the Hollow Man. While you're going to have a trade-off of near 20% hazard protection, you net 10% amplified health damage. This will come in handy on the Heavy Tusk Gunners, or Chunguses, and on Razorback. You can trade this piece out for Providence if you don't mess with the DZ like that, but if you have this DZ exclusive piece, it will be helpful. As for skills, we'll rotate through the raid, but one skill that will remain constant will be the Reviver Hive. You don't want to be that agent who goes down and can't get back up. Trust and believe. So when we look under the hood, we see this build maxed out crit chance at 60%, and we're getting between 159 to 163 crit hit damage. The benchmark you want to see on a raid build is about 50% critical hit chance and 150% crit hit damage. Anything less, and you should try grinding for gear or optimize to be successful in Dark Hours. And that's going to wrap things on this chapter. Again, stick around for guides on each encounter and an Eagle Bearer build that you won't want to miss at the end. Also, big thanks to my friends over at the Second Wave and GC Rock for helping me assemble my team. If you're looking for agents to run with, you'll want to check them out. I'll catch y'all next video. Biz out.